Hey everybody, happy Monday. And yes, it is me, Jackie G. I'm with Gwartzman's Art Supplies. For those of you that don't know us, our company has been in the art material business for over 50 years. We are located in downtown Toronto. We're between Chinatown and Kensington Market. To me, two of the best areas in our lovely city. For those of you that have normally tuned in, and I do thank you for that, yes, today I've decided to go maskless. Of course, my staff aren't standing around me in that case, and as long as we can do this, it's great to see you all again. A couple things that I wanted to tell you about us. So if you are joining us for the first time, like us, tell us what you think. We always love connecting with our any of the public, our customers, and anybody across North America and worldwide. I know we often have people tuning in from Europe and Middle East and overseas, so it's always great. And also, I am not a techie, so I'm going to wave to all of you in advance and say hi and thank you again for joining in and liking us. And yes, speaking of liking us, thank you so much. We try so hard to make our art materials accessible to everyone. That's always been what we've been doing in art materials for over 50 years. We have hit the 5,000 Instagram mark, and I am, wow, really excited. I am flattered. I am humbled. So keep checking us out. Look at our website. We always put up interesting information for you to see. We have special sales. You can also sign up for our email blast, and yes, we do connect with you in only ways that we want to send you information. We don't share our list with anyone. If you have any questions, you can also reach out to us through our website or Instagram, and I should say our website is gwartzmans.com. We are now shipping across North America, so any of our American friends, if you're interested in certain products, we are able to ship them to you now, and all of the information, of course, is on our website. We also have a points program. I always like to point that out. Get it? Point that out for our points program? Oh my. My staff are all rolling their eyes at this point. So what you do is you can sign up in the store, or you can sign up through the website, I believe, and you collect points, which becomes dollars. And not only do you get a great price from us, you also can use it towards any of your purchases. It will not apply to things that are on sale, because usually when we're doing the sales, they're really, really good deals, but you can use it at any other time throughout the year. Gift cards. We have some great gift cards now that you can buy for online or in-store shopping. So it's not something where we can have to do it one or the other. You can do it both ways, and it's all set up on the website if you want to purchase that way. Speaking of gift cards, Father's Day is coming, and of course I'm not doing that today. There'll be a feature in the next couple weeks because we're putting together our Father's Day buying information. We're putting together all kinds of product and kits that we think that dads would enjoy, or dads, partners, boyfriends, anybody in your life that you want to give them a gift. I mean, to me, there's no reason why it has to be a special day to give someone a gift, but if you're going to be celebrating Father's Day, we'll have something for you. So there's a lot of things on the table today. I wanted to tell you about new product that has arrived, some things that are not on the website yet that arrived, and some other cool stuff that's happening. So first of all, I don't want to forget, we have a contest. It ends tomorrow night. And it is we ran last month a watercolor month. For those of you that were following us, we had a couple great talks going on, including a really amazing talk that I had here in store with Anong Beam from Beam Paints. Any of you that are familiar with her products. So she was here, and it was just a blast. So if you get a chance, you can follow it or see it on our IGTV. She's always a wealth of information. She tells great stories. She and I are working on a very special project together, and I look forward to sharing that with you in the future. So to end Watercolor Month, and if you missed the first contest that we ran, it was for a Roman small set, which was absolutely amazing. And for those of you not familiar with Roman small, it is a high-end professional watercolor paint made in Poland. You can read all kinds of amazing reviews online, but I would certainly check it out if you are a watercolor painter. So to end the month, we are doing another giveaway. And I'm going to show you what you're going to be getting, and then I can show you as it's opened. So this is what you're going to be getting. This is a Schminky dot card. And I can open that to show you. You'll be getting this dot card from Schminky. So I'm going to hold it that way so you can see it. You're going to be getting a Viviva and Gwartzman. So we did a combination. We worked with them. So this is our set, a Gwartzman set. And the Viviva set looks like this, where you get these great travel watercolor sheets. And there's a page in between so you can use it for mixing. So this is a great travel set. It goes as small as that, narrow. We do sell these online and in the store, so if you want to check them out, they are absolutely fantastic. And you also get Daniel Smith dot card. And this is a special edition of dot card. This is Scott Stevenson, who, if you've ever heard Scott speak about Daniel Smith watercolors, he is an absolute wealth of information. These are his favorite colors. So you get a dot card of his favorite colors. We've actually done a swatch out. I'm going to show you that our staff did. And those are the colors that he likes. So there are some beautiful choices there. So this is a really, really amazing prize. Included as well, you will be getting a selection of watercolor paper. So this, to me, is not only great for someone who is into watercolor, but that is also going to be leading up to our plein air urban sketching month. So one is flowing right into the other. And I think this, if you're interested, this is an Instagram, Facebook contest. You have to follow the instructions. I'm not going to tell you all about it. You can check it out online and see it, but it ends tomorrow night. So you just follow the information and we'll be happy to send this out anywhere across North America. So don't forget. So today I wanted to tell you about, again, a lot of new things that came in, some things that have just arrived, and all kinds of interesting stuff. And you know I could always talk forever, but I try and keep it simple. If you ever want to come and visit us, we have a great store. We've been in this building for over 75 years. So you can come check it out, hear the squeaky floors, look at our cool displays that we have of everything set up in here, talk to all of our great staff, and if you have any questions about any of the products that we have. So I did want to point out, we just received today, because I know there's a lot of Gamblin artists out there, Gamblin favorites. Our shipment just arrived. That is going to be going into the system. You'll be able to see all of the products that we got in over the next couple days. So if you were waiting for any of the varnishes, if you're waiting for Gamsol, anything like that, it just came in. We are experiencing still a lot of shipment delays. There's still a lot of stuff going on in all of our industries, in getting product, in manufacturing, in shipping. I think this will be going on for the next number of months. We're doing our best to keep up with all our inventory. I think we're doing pretty good. So if you're looking for something, you can certainly find it in store or online. So what I wanted to show you today, let's start with a couple of the new things. For those of you that love gouache, I get very excited about a lot of Japanese products, and we have been importing products from all over Japan for the past number of years. And I know this is going to show backwards because that's what I understand. No, it's showing fine, Michelle. Okay, so this is from Holbein, and for those of you that are in love with Holbein products, they've come out with their Japanese colors. And I'm just going to open the set because these have been selling very quickly since we got them in. And the line is the Iridori colors. So these are what they choose for the line, whether it be spring, fall, winter, summer. And you can choose either of these great sets, and I have two of them here. And they do their selections. So these are artists that they choose who put together these selections to represent what they think for spring, summer, fall, winter. We also stock them in open stock, so you can choose either the set or the open stock. I did want to show you these. I mean, they're all cool colors, so there's no question that I'm not going to point out that every single one of them I would have pulled off the display. But these are 3 metallics. So anybody who's looking for a really beautiful opaque metallic, you can now get them in the silver, the gold, and the deep gold, which is really, really kind of cool because you can't get that in a lot of paints. I know certain ones do it. Holbein just seems to do it really, really well. So if you're looking for anything like that, I know metallics are still popular. I would certainly check them out from Holbein. But as I say, the Japanese colors are very, very popular. Also, we just got in new brushes. And I get very excited about new brushes, I guess because I get to choose with some of our staff on what we're going to bring in. And I wanted to show you these new brushes we just got in from Da Vinci. So I'm going to do my best to open these and show them to you. And I'm not going to, what I usually like to do is use a Buddha board and show you what they are, but today I'm not going to be doing that. So this is the Casaneo. Michelle, you'll tell me if I need to move anything. So this is the Casaneo. This is a new series that we brought in from Da Vinci, and I just have to show you this brush. So I'm going to move it, and I'm going to put my hand there so you can see it. Take a look at that brush. Look at how full it is on the bottom near the ferrule, and then that extra hair that goes so that you have that tip that comes out at the end. I just thought that was the coolest brush, if nothing else. And the whole idea behind it is that you've got that very full area near the bottom to hold a lot of paint. And that way, if you're going to drag it or pull, you've got this extra, you've got this tip here that's going to be able to just pull that paint along, and you won't have to refill your brush as much. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of different ways to use it. I just thought that they were very, very different, and someone who's looking for that kind of a watercolor brush, this is certainly something to take a look at. So this is from Da Vinci. The series number is 5599. We have 2 sizes. That's all that's available. These will be on our website. And again, if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, I'm just going to show you again what that tip is like, because they really are very, very different. We also have daggers. Daggers are becoming extremely popular. They've been around forever. Now, actually, I can't get the cap off there, so I'm just going to leave it. So these are 2 of the daggers that we brought in. So if you're looking for a dagger, whether you're a plein air painter, outdoor painter, oil, watercolor, these are a beautiful line. And I should say these are synthetics. These are not pure hair. So if you want something that's a little bit different in a dagger, we are adding quite a few of them to our line of brushes, but this is a new one from Da Vinci. We do have a couple other new Da Vinci products, and those will be shown over the next week or so once we get them into our system. We have a lot of new brushes from Princeton as well, so it's really quite exciting with all the new brush additions that we have. Michelle, I'm just going to move over here for 1 second and show you. We just got in some new pads. So anybody who is a fan of the Hanadori Hanji books, these are all the new pads that we got in. These are absolutely gorgeous for anybody that's been checking out. So you've got your hardcover on the outside. You've got this cool binding that is a different color. This is beautiful paper. These are actually made in Korea, I should point out. This is made from a sister team in Korea, and they make a beautiful line of books. We had a lot of fans of the first edition of book that we brought in. Same idea with this beautiful paper that's inside. You've got their screen print that they've done, the open binding, which is becoming extremely popular. We've got all different designs of those. Also, Alibet. Alibet is from France. We just got in these beautiful new books. There's a few other ones that we're still waiting for. Again, supply has been a little bit difficult, but if you are looking for a beautiful, this is like a suede finish cover, beautiful design, really gorgeous paper. I would use this for any kind of writing, or if you're looking to do some pen and ink work. It's a little bit thin, I think, for doing any watercolor. But if you want to write any notes, anything that you like, these are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So we're very, very excited about those. So a few things I always want to point out if you're doing outdoor painting or if you're doing plein air. We're going to do a whole talk about that over the next few weeks because there's a lot of products that we have that are great for plein air. And if you're experiencing anything like the weather we have in Toronto today, you should be outside. So absolutely take advantage of it. So I wanted to show you, there's always, low end, high end, in between that we recommend for anybody who wants to get started with being outside. So I pulled a couple of these sets just for you to see. If you're looking for something entry level, still an amazing set. It comes with everything you need to do any kind of outdoor drawing. Because it's got water-soluble pencils in it, drawing pencils. This one from Royal Langnickel is a great set. Still has an aluminum tin, and this you're looking at under $10 for a really nice set. Put that together with a pad, and you're all set to go. Same thing, we have this gorgeous set from Winsor & Newton, and Winsor & Newton makes a huge line of sets like these. We have them all in the store or online. Again, they're in an aluminum tin, so they're easy to carry. Fits in a bag, fits in a small backpack. You don't have to, take up a lot of room with it. Put it together. We've got all kinds of great small pads here that you can work together with them. So either one is going to make it affordable for you to get outside and draw. Oopsie. Of course, I always like to show brushes that I'm very proud of that we have here. And this is a line from Tinturetto. For those of you that are familiar, we stock a number of the lines from the Tinturetto Brush Company from Italy. So anybody checking these out, this is an imitation squirrel. This is not pure hair. These, when they are wet, will go to a beautiful point. You've got the cap that will fit on top so that it fits in your pocket. Makes it about under 5 inches. That's about 15 centimeters for those of you following that with metric. If you want to try something really unique, we've got the squirrel, which is like that. This is imitation squirrel. And when you wet it, when you get the sizing out and then you wet it, and we've done the test here, so you've seen that I've demonstrated it for you, these will go to as beautiful point as what you see with the sizing in it. So that is a size 12. This is a beautiful line of brushes. We will have a new shipment coming in of all kinds of new product from them, which I'm very excited about. And I would certainly check out the Tinturetto line of brushes if you're looking for something really different and beautifully priced. Excellent prices on those. Thinking of plein air, getting outside. We have these great sets from Amsterdam. So sometimes you want something easy. You don't want a big tube of paint. I was reading online about plein air on the weekend, and a lot of the artists, which I guess we don't really think about it, years ago when they were doing plein air and the Impressionists were the ones that really got into it. A lot of them were mixing their own paints. Can you imagine carrying all the pigments with you or having to do it all ahead of time with your mediums and whatever? We are so lucky these days that we can get paint that's already set up for us, that we can just put it into a box or a bag or whatever we find convenient and go outside and do it on a much easier level. So these sets from Amsterdam are really nice because they are a smaller tube. If you're looking for something easy, they come in a couple different sets that we have here. I would certainly check them out if you're looking for something introductory. For some of the more, if you're looking for professional lines, we do have some in acrylic and oil paint from Michael Harding, which we're going to be featuring. I can't get to it now, but we're going to be featuring them for Father's Day. If you're an RNF fan, you can get the mini sticks, which you can just, put together with all your oil paint and take them out with you. It's fantastic, all the things that we have available now that I think we just don't always appreciate that are available. We're going to be hopefully having some demos with Yugo, and Yugo are huge fans of the ampersand product. These are also great for plein air painting or outdoor painting because they're small, hardboard. They make all different types. We've got all different sizes here, and they go perfectly with the Yugo palettes, which we'll be showing again. We do have some new ones coming in, which I can't wait to tell you about. So also, newer product for us to have, but still a great product for you to check out. And one last thing, because we're always looking to keep clean, these are great sets from General Pencil. This is from their Masters line, and they really came out with these great tools. So if you haven't tried their Kiss Off, I know it's a weird name, but the stuff really works. This is great for cleaning up and removing stains. They also make their brush soap. Smells almost like Irish Spring, but better. And this is great for your hands. You can use it for your brushes, anything that's going to keep things clean. And they all are great and easy to use wherever you are. One more thing I wanted to point out, we have these great packs of watercolor paint from our own brand. This is 100% rag. They come in 4x6, 5x7, really great packs of 140-pound. These are cut down to this size. They're not stamped or anything, so if you wanted to use them for a postcard, which I always like to write, you could certainly do that and set it up yourself. Or if you want to give someone a small painting, I mean, what better way than to do it on a nice piece of paper, either present it already framed or let them frame it themselves, or in a card. Create your own card with it too. There's always a use for it. So we do have these online and in the store. Another recommendation, always because these are under $10, which is very affordable for 100% rag watercolor paper. I know I've talked your ear off. I've told you a lot of stuff. There's lots of, I always forget something and then I remember at the last second. I wanted to show you, I don't know if we can move the camera, Michelle, so we can see. So, Ennelier oil pastels have arrived. For those of you that are pastel fans, we will have a little blog going up about Ennelier, but I can just tell you a little bit about it. And I was reading also the history of it. If you've had a chance to been to the Ennelier stores in Paris, they are like a treasure trove for a fine artist. They are absolutely beautiful. Now I do know that these sticks were actually created because Picasso was looking for a stick that he could use instead of always using a brush. So they were created originally with him in mind. When we originally brought these in, this would have been in the 1980s. We were probably the first people in North America to have them. We thought they were absolutely amazing. We had these beautiful wood drawers which had every single color that they made in the iridescence and metallics. And I always loved pulling out those drawers just to see all the different colors that they had available. They're like drawing with butter, drawing with lipstick, however you want to think about it. It's a beautiful pure pigment that's made into a stick form, and it's an oil pastel. So you'll get to see a description about it. As I say, we're going to be posting it for all of you to read. If you're looking for a gorgeous oil pastel, I would certainly check these out. I'm very, very excited to have them in-house again. They're not in the wood display anymore, but they are in something that you can see all of the colors easily, and it's just exciting to sort of pan over and see all of these beautiful pieces. I'm pretty sure that's everything that I remember that we've gotten in that's new for us. I want to thank you very much for joining me today. This is always a treat for me to connect with you. If you have any questions, stop in and send us a line, a question online. Don't forget to check out to, try and win our prize pack, which is going to be you will get Viviva. You will get you will get a dot card from Schminke. We also stock all the Schminke products now. You will also get the Scott Stevenson selection of Daniel Smith watercolors, and you will get some paper. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and over the next couple of weeks we'll be talking about more new stuff and all kinds of things that are happening, anything in the industry that's changing that I think you should know. Until then, please get outside and keep on creating. Until then, bye-bye for now.